think my straw has a hole in it because this is the second time I've spilt water on myself. But ladies and gentlemen, we are loading into the game right now. This is GoodAsh. Ooh, it looks like we have a silver match that is gold versus gold. GoodAsh from CT6 versus Crichton of Team Kessel. So TVP, not too many shenanigans can be thrown down in this. You can still try cannon rushes. Cannon rushes nowhere near as strong as they used to be now that pylons do not have high ground vision. So we'll have to see what...
But we've seen GoodAsh promoting his stream. Does a lot of cannon rushes.
I think his stream is almost pure cannon rushes. And he has an early pylon. And he is sending that probe immediately to his opponent's base. I haven't even introduced our players. In the top left, in the orange, CT6 GoodAsh, the Protoss, who is currently moving a probe into his opponent's base. And on the bottom right, we have, from Team Kessel, Crichton. And this probe is just chilling outside the base. Going to be getting attacked by Crichton's SCV. GoodAsh not doing anything with it. If he's going to do a cannon rush, he needs to get inside that main base.
Well, he also doesn't have a forge even on the way yet. It's just starting now.
And the wall is complete, so GoodAsh now going to have to do a low ground pylon, bring his probe up the ramp a little bit so it can start pinging away at those two supply depots. This is not a good start for a cannon rush, and he loses his initial probe, so he is already behind. And
Crichton's doing really well, just playing calm, finishing his barracks on the high ground. There are a couple of ways just to outright beat a cannon rush's Terran. The easiest way is just to tech up to siege tanks and just sit them on top of your ramp if you can get that much time. But he's doing a good job repelling everything for the time being. Spending a lot of time chasing this probe around. Oh,
and the probe is able to get into the main, as well as throw down a pylon, which will give him the high ground vision. This photon cannon is very low on health. It is not. It might get up, but I believe three SCVs can take down a building cannon, and indeed, that's exactly what we see. GoodAsh still stuck on 40 supply, not really doing much in the way of building workers, which is one of the biggest things you have to do if you are going to use the so-called cheese builds. Is you need to build workers. That's the one thing you cannot skimp on, is workers. Because once you start skimping on workers, your build there's no recovering from it. And as it is now, GoodAsh has lost 2 or 3 probes to this. He's had to cancel multiple buildings. He has 4 pylons in his opponent's base. 400 minerals just lost there. And a GG is called from GoodAsh. Just knows his cannon rush fell. He assumes he's too far behind. And at this point, GoodAsh is now building a gateway. So is he going to stay in the game after calling the GG? And there's the end. So GoodAsh, with the failed cannon rush, gives the win to Crichton from Team Kessel, tying the score up 1-1. Seems like we have a game on our hands, a matchup. Don't really know what there is to say about that one. It was cannon rush that failed. So ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back into our next game once it is loaded.